Three young men were killed in a horrific road accident on the Jalandhar bypass in Punjab early today morning after their speeding swift car crashed into a parked loaded canter truck. Notably, the accident took place at around 6 a.m. in the morning near Bhagat Singh Colony, close to Bal Hospital, as the car was reportedly travelling from Jalandhar towards Amritsar. And according to the police, information about the accident was received at around 6:30 a.m., following which a police team immediately reached the spot. Well, the initial investigation suggests that the Swift was travelling at a very high speed when it rammed directly into the rear of the canter, which had been left parked on the highway. The impact was extremely severe, leaving the car almost completely destroyed, and the collision caused extensive damage to the Swift. The roof of the vehicle was ripped apart, its front portion was badly crushed and the airbags deployed, and the car's number plate was also thrown away from the vehicle and was later found lying on the road. The force of the crash reportedly caused the car to lose control and hit the divider after colliding with the truck. All the three occupants of the Swift died at the scene, and the two of the victims were found trapped in the front seat of the car, while the third occupant, who was reportedly sitting in the rear, was thrown onto the road due to the impact. Police and local residents had to make considerable efforts in order to remove the bodies from the badly damaged vehicle, and the victims had not been officially identified at the time of the reporting. Police have sent all the three bodies to the civil hospital for the post-mortem examination, and investigators are working in order to establish the identities of the deceased and inform their families. Police said that the registration details of the Swift indicate a connection to the Lambepint Randhawa area. Officials are contacting people in the area and checking vehicle records in order to determine who owned the car and identify the three occupants. The accident occurred on the busy Jalandhar bypass, where the canter was reportedly standing on the highway. The truck was said to be carrying a load and had a Haryana registration number. The marking KTC was with the vehicle. Police said that the driver abandoned the canter after the collision and fled from the scene. His vehicle remained using the truck's registration number in order to trace the driver, and are also attempting to contact the transport company that is associated with the vehicle. Investigators are trying to determine why the canter had been left on the highway and whether adequate warning signs or safety measures had been placed around the stationary vehicle. There are also unconfirmed suspicions that the truck driver may have lost his way or could have been under the influence of alcohol before abandoning the vehicle. However, police have not established all these claims and said that they will investigate all the possible circumstances surrounding the truck being parked on the highway. The crash caused significant disruption to traffic on the bypass, and following the collision, the badly damaged Swift and the stationary canter occupied a large portion of the road, leading to congestion and long queues of vehicles. A large number of people gathered on the site. After hearing about the accident, police teams worked in order to control the situation, recover the bodies and clear the damaged vehicles from the highway. With the help of the local residents and rescue personnel, the bodies were eventually removed from the wreckage. The damaged Swift was shifted to the side of the road, and efforts were made in order to move the canter and restore normal traffic movement. Traffic was later cleared and movement on the bypass resumed, and police are also examining CCTV footage from cameras installed near the accident site. Investigators hope that the footage will help establish the exact sequence of events, including the speed and movement of the Swift before the crash, the position of the canter on the highway, and the actions of the truck driver before and after the collision. Officials are also checking the vehicle registration records and contacting possible relatives of the deceased. And once the identities are confirmed, the families will be informed and the post-mortem procedures will be completed before the bodies are handed over to the relatives. Notably, SHO Police Station 1 Jalandhar, Rakesh Kumar, shed light on the accident. Let's listen to him what he has to say.
मेरा नाम एसआई राकेश कुमार SHO डिवीजन 1 है मैं एक्सीडेंट होया कि पता लगे ਅੱਜ 6:30 ਵਜੇ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਈ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਵਾਈਟ ਪੈਂਟ ਬਾਈਪਾਸ ਤੇ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੱਕ ਕੈਂਟਰ ਖੜਾ ਵਾ HR 64A 6907 ਲੋਡਡ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹ ਕਿਤੇ ਰੋਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਖੜਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਦੀ ਕਾਰ ਆਈ ਆ ਸਵਿਫਟ ਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਿੰਨ ਬੰਦੇ ਸਵਾਰ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦੀ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਈਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਜੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਬੈਕ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਪੀਡ ਹੋਣ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹ ਕਾਰ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਡੈਮੇਜ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਆ ਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਿੰਨ ਬੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਸਵਾਰ ਉਹ ਤਿੰਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਡੈਥ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਆ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬੁਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਇਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਬੋਡੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਵਲ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਪਹੁੰਚਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਕਾਰ ਦਾ ਐਡਰੈਸ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਲੰਮੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਲਾਗੇ ਦਾ ਐਡਰੈਸ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਉੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਨਾਲ। ਫਿਲਹਾਲ ਅਜੇ ਪਛਾਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ ਤੇ ਟਰੱਕ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੋਂ ਫਰਾਰ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਟ੍ਰੈਫਿਕ ਚਾਲੂ ਕਰਤਾ ਵਾ, ਕਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ ਖਾ ਗਈ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਜੋ ਬਣਦੀ ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਕਾਰਵਾਈ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ट्रांसपोर्ट का पता लगा कि ट्रांसपोर्ट का ट्रांसपोर्ट ऊपर KTC लिखा हुआ हरियाणा का नंबर आ। फिलहाल जी असं संपर्क नहीं कर सके, मौके से सारा कुछ किया हुआ KTC आगे कर रहे हैं संपर्क।
The tragic accident has once again highlighted the dangers posed by vehicles being left unattended on busy highways, particularly during early morning hours. A stationary heavy vehicle on a high-speed road can create a serious hazard for approaching motorists, especially if it is not properly marked or illuminated. The police have not yet reached a final conclusion about the cause of the crash, and the investigation will focus on the speed of the Swift, the circumstances under which the canter was parked on the highway, road conditions, CCTV footage, and the role of the truck driver. Police said that further legal action will be taken after the investigation establishes the complete sequence of events. And the three deaths have sent shockwaves through the area, while the identities and circumstances surrounding the young victims remain the focus of the ongoing investigation. Police teams are continuing efforts in order to trace the absconding truck driver and determine the circumstances that led to the fatal collision on the Jalandhar-Maksuda bypass. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.